So a number of people made the observation that I never post videos of me playing in a party. Now I have one. This is a game of Headquarters on Rundown with Junkie Junker, Hatred, and the Unusual Cook, along with two dickhead BK Randys that we got stuck with, and we're playing against an entire team of absolute noobs. Now, normally we roll with a full party of 6, but in Headquarters it's always good to have one random fucking flag monkey on the team, so that way we can blame shit on him in case things go wrong. But in this game we have 2, and you'll see, they capture everything, including shit we don't want them to capture. So, Headquarters spawns over at this fucked up building that's missing like 3 walls. Seriously, who built that piece of shit? And I got killed by this motherfucker. Now, I could complain about him camping, but in Headquarters there's a certain amount of camping that just has to be done. It's the nature of the fucking game. Whether you're capturing or destroying shit or just guarding to some bitch, Headquarters is a camping happy game. So I won't complain about camping this game. I'll complain about some other shit, but I ain't gonna complain about camping. Anyways, there's 2 ways to play in Headquarters. You can go all out, try and capture shit, and you win the match in like 3 or 4 minutes, yada yada yada. Or, you can play like we did this round, and not give a fuck about the Headquarters and turn this into a 20-minute team deathmatch. And at no point in this game were we ever in jeopardy of losing, and you're gonna see these fucks ignore the Headquarters like hookers avoiding the police. So we took full advantage and just whooped their ass. So, a minute to the game, I finally get my first goddamn kill. And part of the reason why I never show videos of me in a party is because my teammates always taking my damn kills. Now, normally I'm the guy doing little shit that doesn't show up on the scoreboard. Like right now, you'll notice, I'm nowhere near the Headquarters, nowhere near the teammates. Part of that is I'm forcing the spawn into a certain spot. It's like I'm herding cattle and shit, and I'm making sure that the spawn points are beneficial for the entire team. And the one person who's benefiting the most is Junkie right now. You'll notice he has his Harrier in the air. Now, I said I wasn't going to complain about camping, but he's sitting there stationary with his ACR facing that wooden bridge. I don't know about you, but I guess they're just playing Headquarters. He's not camping, and he'll tell you he's not camping, but he's the one benefiting from all these nice little spawn points that he's getting. So, back into the action. I capped this motherfucker right here. And one thing you're going to notice this game, these sumbitches shoot air support out the sky like a motherfucker. None of them finish with 10 kills. They all finish with like 20 or 30 deaths, but for some reason I guess they didn't want to finish with 50 deaths. So they figure, okay, I can't shoot these people, let me at least shoot their air support out the sky. So every time we get air support, you're going to notice that shit is in the sky for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then these motherfuckers shoot that shit out the sky. But what are you going to do? Getting back into the action, I'm tired of running around not finding shit, so I head right over to the Headquarters, pop this guy right in his ass here, and then I get shot in the ass. Look at this shit. Now again, he's not camping, he's just playing Headquarters. So I drop down and call my Predator missile, and I catch this one motherfucker right here. I guess he was trying to get in there. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. So Cook almost got killed with another fucking crane. That shit would have been funny, man. I would have been laughing my ass off. But Hatred captures the Headquarters, and something must be wrong, because Hatred don't capture shit. So this game must have just gave him some random points or whatever. And I see we're losing the Headquarters. I'm about to go in and defend it, and I get shot by this motherfucker. Now, again, I ain't gonna complain about him sitting there. He's doing what he needs to do. But the fact that he kills me with a fucking Vector, that piece of shit is no more powerful than a goddamn water gun, man. I had super soakers as a kid that had more power than that shit. I used that fucking piece of shit for months. I couldn't kill nothing. So you mean to tell me my overpowered, overused UMP can't kill that motherfucker sitting in the corner? Total fucking bullshit, man. So anyway, back into the action. I kill this guy. The random BK Randy's just fucking getting his ass kicked. He thinks he's gonna run around and get kills like we are, man. We told these dickheads, sit in the fucking room. Capture the Headquarters, man. Have a Coke and a smile, we'll do all the fucking work. Capture the fucking Headquarters, all we need you to do. And I'm still sticking to the outsides of the map. Now, Headquarters has some funky fucking spawns. So I like to stick to the outside just to make sure I don't get shot in my ass. Again, they're shooting down air supports. I get one there. I get the second one here. Knife this motherfucker. Now, the other guy who jumped over the wall, that would have been a Predator missile right there. But what are you going to do? I'll get my Predator missile eventually. So they're spawning on the other side of that wooden bridge. Look at them. They're all just grouped up over there, man, having like a fucking orgy or whatever. So I'm going to come over here. I want my fucking Predator missile, so I'm going to camp my little ass off. Junkie's running right into them. He don't give a fuck. He probably has his Harrier and Pavlo and shit out there. So now I notice this guy spawning right behind me. He's just shooting shit. And I get my Predator missile. So I'm going to pop down here, and then now it's my time for air support. All I need is 2. That's all I need. And look at these 2 jackasses sitting right next to each other. Wow. Right on their fucking forehead. So I get my Harrier, and this shit pissing me off right here. So I drop my little Harrier strike over in the corner where they're spawning, right? And look what I get. I get a hit detect, and then I get a painkiller hit detect. And it sounded like I hit 2 people with that second one. So all I'm doing is just dropping shit on people and not killing them. So I randomly shoot my teammate as if that was an enemy. Would have been fucking funny though if this was hardcore Headquarters, because that would have ended my streak. I would have been pissed like a motherfucker. But that shit would have been kind of funny. So my Harrier's gonna get 1, and then they're gonna shoot that shit out the sky. Like I mentioned, they're just fucking out to kill shit. They're out to destroy Harriers. They're not gonna kill us, they're just gonna kill air support. And this shit pisses me off. Watch this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 fucking bullets took me to kill that motherfucker. Now, granted, I was hitting the top of the wall and shit, but come on, man. I know I was hitting that motherfucker. Now I'm getting shot in my ass, and like a dick, I look out the window, and I didn't even look out the fucking door, and this guy shoots. Granted, I had a striker. No way in hell I was gonna reach him at that distance, but come on, man. That was some bullshit. Ending my fucking streak like that. That's okay. I got my Pablo. I called the shit in, but Hatred's shitty little choppers in the air, so that's gonna do virtually no damage. They shoot. We capture the headquarters, and they're gonna shoot his shit out the sky in a matter of seconds. Look at his fucking chopper doesn't even kill anybody, man. That shit just like walks right by people. So they shoot his chopper out the sky, and now my Pablo's coming. Kill this painkiller motherfucker. Now, knowing these assholes are gonna be shooting my Pablo down in a matter of seconds, I'm gonna be running around looking for these motherfuckers just to make sure they don't shoot my shit. So I kept this motherfucker. And one of the funny parts about this point is, and too bad you can't hear it over the microphone, you notice all the +10s for getting the headquarters and shit? I haven't played headquarters in so long that I completely forgot you get points for that shit. I thought my Pablo was getting assists right now. I thought the Pablo was shooting people and everybody was taking my assists, and I'm getting pissed. I'm like, what the fuck? Why isn't my Pablo killing anybody? So I get that motherfucker. Notice he had a javelin on his back, man. It was just a matter of time before he shoot my Pablo out the sky. But I'm getting all these +10s and I'm pissed over the microphone. I'm like, my Pablo sucks, man. Why the fuck isn't he killing anybody? Sure enough, it is killing people, man. It is doing some work. So eventually they're gonna shoot the shit out the sky right there, and the headquarters gets defended all the way into the end. And part of the whole game for the rest of the match, you're gonna notice they don't destroy the headquarters. We're just gonna defend it all the way into the end, get full points, and then just wait until the next headquarters spawns. So you notice the scores right there. We're all +20 kills and less than 10 deaths. So we're having a good game. And the headquarters spawns in another fucked up building that has no roof. I don't know if it's Brazilian architecture or just Infinity Ward doesn't know how to create a building. But how do you create a building with no fucking roof, man? Seriously. I remember I used to go in there and try and avoid like air support. You know, be like, oh, okay, I can sit in this building and avoid the Pablo. Nope, ain't got no fucking roof. Anyway, back into the action again. Like I mentioned, I ain't camping. I'm playing headquarters. I already see that our dickhead BK Randy's sitting on the headquarters like we told him to. And I'm just going to wait over this bridge. I know they're spawning around the other side of that fucking wall. So it's just a matter of time until they start walking over here. There's one, and there's a second. Yes, I was not camping. I'm telling you right now, I'm playing headquarters. Fuck that. So they're on the other side of that wall. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Cook finally gets his Harrier out there. And it ain't going to last long. They're going to shoot that shit out the sky. But for whatever fucking reason, you're about to notice, man, his Harrier does a bit of work right here. He gets like 1, 2, 3, 4 kills or whatever the fuck. Look at this shit, man. He's just ripping them up over there. So I'm like, fuck it, let me throw my Semtex over there. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a kill. Nope. Now, this is what's some bullshit about headquarters. I noticed there's a scrambler by me, and then I noticed, oh shit, they're right here. So I run over. 2 of them were right the fuck there, and I'm not paying attention. Thankfully, Hatred kills them for me. So I pick up this piece of shit. Now, I finished this fucking gun, but goddamn, I hated that fucking thing. I said, oh, fuck it, I got a scar, I'll take this shit. Instead of reloading, I fire, I get 1. I could have got the second one had I actually reloaded, but nope. So, still can't reload. I'm fucking reload canceling, and that shit don't work. So finally I give up, and I say, you know what, let's just call the Predator missile. And I thought I fucked this one up right here. I don't see anybody. I'm like, oh, great, I'm about to miss him. And I get 2 people. I was like, oh, that shit is nice. Now, I don't know if I got somebody that was cold-blooded, or if I nailed somebody that had just spawned, but you know what? Fuck it. 2 kills, I get my Harrier. You notice the first strike didn't kill anybody. The second one got me my Pablo, so I was happy about that shit. But I was like, watch, this should be another fucking Harrier that drops its strike and doesn't kill anybody. So the headquarters is respawned back in the fucked up building with only 1 wall. And now my Harrier is going to do just a little bit of work. Ain't going to do much, because again, they're going to shoot that shit out the sky in a matter of seconds. There it goes. My Harrier's gone. I think it got me like 3 kills or whatever. Now, I couldn't kill that motherfucker. I don't know what happened there, man. I should have shot that bastard. But I call my Pablo, and now I got to go run and kill these bastards before they shoot that shit out the sky. So I'm taking a look at the scores, and again, 3 scores, plus 30, less than 10 deaths or whatever. There's 1 kill for my Pablo, and I see this motherfucker ready to shoot. So I'm going to nail this asshole, and I'm going to steal his RPD. And here's the biggest bullshit of the game so far. So I run up on this motherfucker. Look at this shit. I'm button mashing the shit out this motherfucker. And of course, I get commandos from around the wall. That's some bullshit, man. I was button mashing like a motherfucker, and I hit him at least 4 or 5 times. It only gave me like 2 or 3 hit detects. But I know I hit that motherfucker, man. He shouldn't have even had a chance to do his commando lunge. But whatever. I died because of bullshit commando. Get this motherfucker right here. That was some awful shooting. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me today. So Junkie's gonna get another Pablo right here, and as we've seen the entire game, it's not gonna last much longer. This guy, all they're gonna do is just shoot the shit out the sky and take away all our fucking kills. So the game's pretty much over at this point. It's 175 to nothing, and we're actually hoping they destroy this final headquarters. Because if they don't destroy this headquarters, the game's gonna end at the time limit, at the score limit, 200 to nothing. So we see the shit blinking. We're all telling each other, don't go kill that motherfucker. Let him destroy the headquarters, which he's about to do in a second. and the score is 190-0. So it's game over. Now it's time to turn this shit into team deathmatch and just start beating these motherfuckers down. So I spawn on the headquarters, and of course I ain't standing by this shit. I'm running right the fuck out. I am not capturing this shit. And one of the things you can't hear, we're saying it over the microphone, obviously you can't hear us talking over the mic. We're telling those two BK Randys, do not capture this fucking headquarters. Go sit in the corner, pick your ass, have a coke and a smile. I don't give a fuck. Do not capture this fucking headquarters. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. That guy got 3 fucking kills, and guess who he's killed twice? Now again, not camping. I mean, he's sitting under the headquarters room, so he's not actually camping. So I come back to get him. Obviously somebody else got him. And I was just checking to see if there was anybody in the headquarters. Not that we really give a fuck at this point, because, I mean, they could capture 2 or 3 headquarters, and at what? It'd be 190-50? Shit, we should have even let them capture a headquarter or 2, man. Give them a glimmer of fucking hope. Maybe they'll actually try and attempt to come to the headquarters, and we'll get more kills that way. So I see the RPG from the other side of the map, and I know exactly where they're spawning. They're spawning right by the C flag. So I'm going to head that way. I'm going to go the long way, because I don't feel like getting my ass RPG'd if I go directly to them. And I noticed we have a scrambler around here, but the BK Randy who's actually camping in there is going to kill that motherfucker. And as I look, I noticed the headquarters is starting to blink. That means some stupid motherfucker is sitting on it when we just told him not to. So I can't save Cook right there, unfortunately. I get the second guy here too. And I noticed that shit is still blinking. I'm getting pissed. We're screaming at that motherfucker. Do not capture this shit. I'm about to fucking go over there and smack that motherfucker, but instead, I get a nice little double here, right after that sumbitch captured the headquarters. So he completely fucked this whole game up, and now the game ends 200-0 after a nice little ass whooping. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you get a chance, go visit Hatred and Junkie's page. Cook doesn't have one yet. And as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit.